So news coming in, the High Court has directed the EC to allow the PPP presidential candidate Dr. Papakwesi Indum to make all the necessary corrections on his forms and resubmit. More details coming in, but I've been joined by our resident legal correspondent here, Raymond Akwa. Ray, can you please explain what exactly does this mean for the EC and for the PPP?
The Progressive People's Party went to court first for the court to quash the decision of the EC in disqualifying Dr. Papakwesi Indum. Second, they wanted the court to also order the EC to allow them take the form, look at the 2 pages they made the mistakes that the EC is talking about, and correct those mistakes and resubmit it so that the EC will consider it and now submit it, then put Dr. Papakwesi Indum on the ballot paper. This is what we have come to. The court first held that, it has quashed the decision of the EC. So one thing is clear, he is no longer a disqualified candidate. He is also not a candidate yet. The opportunity he has now is to be able to go and make those corrections. If the EC looks at the document and says, there are no other corrections required, your document is complete and clean, so you are now a presidential candidate, then they can put him on the ballot paper. One key issue, yesterday when the court ruled in the NDP issue, the court stated that it was wrong for them to have come to court to pursue this issue through the judicial review, and that they could have actually used their quest for a human rights review with a petition. The court in this particular case rejected that argument. So it says there's nothing wrong with the modus which they used to come to court. One other thorny issue was whether or not a court could direct the Electoral Commission to do what a constitutionally mandated body is supposed to do. The court said recently, just yesterday, the Supreme Court directed the Electoral Commission to make changes on the coalition form. So as a superior court, the High Court takes inspiration from the highest court of the land, and so can also decide to actually give orders to the Electoral Commission. That is why it has ordered the Commission to allow the PPP to make changes on the form of Dr. Papakwesi Indum.
Indeed. So what kind of timelines are we looking at now? Is he to start today and end on Monday, or what has the courts decided?
Courts will refrain from giving specific timelines. What we'll do is that made a change. So it's up to the EC to now submit the form back to Dr. Papakwesi Indum. Dr. Papakwesi Indum and his team will work on it. In fact, they'll agree on a reasonable time frame, mindful of the election calendar, and then make the changes. The EC will now have to review it again and say, even after making the changes, now your form is complete, set and ready for usage. On the other side, it's not complete, it's not set and ready for usage, even after making those changes. So that is what's going to happen at the end of the day.
So it looks like it'll still be quite a time-consuming exercise ahead.
It depends on how the parties want to deal with it. They can do it in an hour.
I see. Thank you so much, Raymond Akwa, with those details. So that's what the news coming in this morning on the Supreme Court ruling on the PPP's suit against the Electoral Commission. Please continue following us on Joy News for more updates on this breaking story.